like me better when I'm with you. I like me better when I'm with you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually just kind of doing a quick sit down video medical update. So as you guys know, Blake has already received his surgery and that was on February 27th and he is healing fantastic. And then Brooke is getting her tonsils, tubes, and adenoids done on May 23rd. So that's coming up. They didn't really have anything sooner, and then we're in my sister's wedding, so I didn't want it too close to her wedding where Brooke wouldn't be, feeling herself and having to travel after surgery. So that is coming up on May 23rd. Today is March 20. I don't even know how to work my watch. It's March 28th, and tomorrow is the 29th. So I've been trying to find the right time to kind of do a sit-down video and tell you guys about my medical update. So tomorrow morning I am getting surgery, and the reason is, I don't know if you guys remember, but about 7 months ago, I think it was like June or July, I had a bandage on my arm because I had gotten the Nexplanon birth control put into my arm. And it was on my arm during my whole cleaning video. And that was the second time that I had gotten it. So I had one in for 3 years. It expired and ran out of the hormones, so I had to get a new one put in. So I went in to the OBGYN, she took it out, and she put a new one in. About a month later, I realized I couldn't feel the new one like I had felt the old one. It's supposed to be really right under the surface of your skin where you can feel it, and I couldn't feel it. So they did an x-ray and they said, well, it's in your arm, it's working, it's doing what it's supposed to do, so don't worry about it. Well, but they did say like it had been low, like deeper into my arm, so they said when you have to get this taken out, it might be a pain to get out. So fast forward to January, the end of January, I started getting my cycle, and my cycle never ended. It went on from January 21st till March 2nd, and then it stopped for 2 weeks and then started again. So it was like a continuous menstrual cycle, which obviously isn't healthy. So I went in to see my OBGYN, and I was like, I need to get this out of my arm. It's not working. It's not doing what it's supposed to. I need to get this out of my arm because I do have a bleeding disorder. So I didn't want to go anemic with such a heavy menstrual cycle. So she's like, okay, we'll get this out of your arm. So she does an ultrasound on my arm in the doctor's office, like in her office. And she's like, let me get the PA. And I'm like, oh, Lord. She gets the PA. They can't find it in my arm. So that was on a Tuesday. That Tuesday, after seeing her, she said, okay, we're going to book an OR time for this Thursday. So 2 days later, we're booking an OR time. You need to come in, nothing need after midnight, blah, 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 blah. We're going to go in and operate and use a fluoro machine and an ultrasound machine to find this in your arm and get it out. So I said, okay. So I went in for surgery on Thursday. I'm there. I'm early. I'm waiting. She gets called back for an emergency C-section, so I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. I'm pretty sure I got there at 10:30 in the morning. All of a sudden, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. She goes, okay, we're going to get an ultrasound, start looking for it. She starts looking for it. She calls down a radiologist. They start looking for it. They find it. The radiologist goes, this is really, really close to her artery. And with her having bleeding disorders, we need to get a CT scan of her arm to find exactly the location of this. So we're like, okay, go get the CT scan. An hour later she comes back and she goes, okay, so it is 7 millimeters into your muscle and it is less than a millimeter away from an artery. She's like, I can't go in there. I'm only an OBGYN. We need a surgeon to do this. She talks to 5 surgeons at the hospital I was at, general surgeons. None of them felt comfortable to operate on me. So long story short, I have now contacted over 8 doctors. I have finally found a surgeon, a fantastic surgeon who said that he can totally do this. So this is coming out of my arm tomorrow and being put under. And they're going to have a fluoro machine, an ultrasound machine, my doctor who's a general surgeon, and then a cardiovascular surgeon. They're also going to have blood in the room in case anything happens, in case they hit an artery and I start bleeding, or if I bleed more. But that is what's going on with me. So tomorrow I actually am getting an incision from here to here, about 6 centimeters long. And they're going to go down 7 millimeters into my muscle and get this thing out of me, which I'm very happy about because I just need this out of me. So I will be in a sling, and healing time hopefully won't be too long. May need physical therapy afterwards to rebuild my muscle after they cut into it. But other than that, that's pretty much it. It seems fairly simple, but there is just the risk because it is so close to my artery. But like I said, I'm pretty comfortable and I'm pretty calm. I really trust my doctor, and I think he's going to be able to fix this mistake that my OBGYN made by inserting this too deep. So that is my experience with Nexplanon. My experience with my OBGYN, and I will be vlogging tomorrow as much as I can for my surgery, the OR, not the OR, the like triage and the recovery, and as I wake up and all of that. But I will let you guys know how I feel. I'm going to go take a shower and get nice and clean because I'm sure I won't feel like showering for a few days. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate every single one of you that watches my videos and supports my family. I love you guys. Please leave this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a video with us again. Bye, guys. I feel like I have like fake hands down here.
I like me better when